people of the VDL. This is Sakimoto24. This is the first week of Season 5 of the VDL, so I'm about to hop into a match here pretty soon, my Week 1 match against the Conway Emboars. But just want to go over my team real quick. I usually don't do like an intro or like a team preview type of like prep, whatever, rundown, but thought I'd do it today just because I have some time. My opponent has Rillaboom and Hawlucha, which is their probably most threatening upfront combo, but they also have a lot of other threats that, like, they have Crustle and Doublade, which are actually pretty nice physical hard hitters, and they also both have Wide Guard, so that's kind of concerning, especially since I wanted to go with like a Heat Wave Turtonator kind of sweep set. But they also have a lot of special threats too. They have Tornadus, they have Lapras, which is actually really annoying for my team. They have Rotom Fan, they have Raichu. So it's going to be kind of a tricky matchup. The good news is I think if we get Trick Room up, we look pretty good. So anyways, the first Pokemon I'm bringing is Mienshao. This is just kind of a classic like Focus Sash, Mienshao, hyper offensive set. It's actually adamant because I don't really need Timid to outspeed anything. And Fake Out, Coaching, Close Combat, Feint. Coaching could be good for some of the other physical Pokemon on my team, and primarily for the defense boost, honestly. The attack boost will be nice, but the defense boost will be really nice if I get stuck going against like the Doublade or the Hawlucha. So that could be really nice. And then Feint, you know, if I am in Trick Room and I still have Mienshao for some reason, I can Feint. I can still do things and not just get blown up and, you know, being a fast Pokemon. So yeah, just typical standard inner focus Mienshao set. We got Mamoswine. This is actually a really slow adamant Mamoswine. It outspeeds Modest Lapras, but it's not gonna outspeed anything faster than that. You know, standard set. It's got Rindoberry, high attack, and then I have a decent amount of bulk here. I think it survives with Rindoberry. I think it survives. Well, we definitely survive a Grassy Glide, for sure. But I think at +1 we take a Grassy Glide. And no, probably not Close Combat as well. I don't know. Pretty good on the defenses. If we get this thing a Coaching boost, it will be really threatening. Especially with Ice Shard, and Ice actually hits my opponent's team pretty well. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. I think Mamo could be useful here. Oranguru. Kind of plan A in this matchup, depending on what I see in team preview, is going to be setting up Trick Room. We've got Psychic as our attacking move because my opponent has no Dark moves, so it's pretty safe to run Psychic for the, you know, just the damage. Instruct is going to be super useful here, I think. We have Trick Room and then Light Scream. I wasn't sure what to run as a fourth move, but since my team is primarily physically bulky, and I have Coaching and stuff, I wanted Light Screen just for the actual special defense boost in case my opponent, you know, really doesn't rely on the Rillaboom and the Hawlucha and goes with more of some of his special threats, so which could very well happen. Then I have this Berserker, which would be really nice. Fake Out, Ironhead, Protect, Swords Dance. With Steely Spirit, Ironhead pretty much hits everything in my opponent's team for good damage. There really wasn't any reason to run any other moves. I mean, we're not going to hit the Magmar and Doublade very well, but the thing about Steely Spirit and Ironhead is, if Ironhead is not very effective, the only way I benefit from running another move is if it's also super effective against my opponent. So, I mean, I could run Shadow Claw for the Doublade, but I just thought Protect was better, and I really wanted to run Swords Dance because if I can get in a position where I get a Swords Dance off and I'm in Trick Room with Oranguru, I can start doing +2 Ironheads and with Instruct, and that's going to be devastating. So I really like that, and the Fake Out's going to be good, I think, for setting up Trick Room or just you know, acquiring some momentum or something. This thing is min speed, you know, for Trick Room, and then it's got lots of bulk and nearly max attack, Brave Nature, so I think it's going to be useful. Rotom. This is my 6th Pokemon I decided to take. I tacked onto the team. I wasn't sure really who to bring. None of my other Pokemon really looked that great. Like Milotic didn't look super good in this matchup unless I got it in really good position, it would be really tricky. I think, but Ice and Electric hit my opponent pretty well. Like, they deal with the Hawlucha and the Rillaboom really well. You know, they can hit the Lapras, I can hit the Tornadus. I think it's going to be pretty useful. And then it has Grassy Seed, so this thing is going to be primarily useful when dealing with Rillaboom. And that's kind of the main idea here. And it takes a close, with +1 defense, it takes a close combat from Hawlucha pretty easily. So I think this thing is going to be useful. It's a slow, bulky Rotom with some special attack as well. And then we have Nasty Plot here because I don't really think any other supportive moves are going to be that useful. I think this Pokemon just hits my opponent's team so well that I'd rather just be launching off attacks than trying to support my other Pokemon. And then I think this is the last Pokemon I'm going to go over. Yep. This is my 6th Pokemon, Tyranitar. I think this thing is going to be super useful in this matchup. It really is. It's threatened by the Goodra, and I guess the Crustle can hit it pretty hard, but I'm not too afraid of the Crustle. The Goodra is the main thing this thing is going to be afraid of, and I do expect my opponent to bring Goodra, since I don't have a Fairy type. Heat Wave is going to be really good. The only thing is my opponent has 2 Pokemon with Wide Guard, so that could be a problem, but ideally, and this thing has Life Orb. Where's the item? Yeah, it has Life Orb. So ideally, we get this thing in Trick Room with Oranguru, and with Life Orb and Heat Wave, we just do Instruct Heat Waves, and that should do a ton of damage to my opponent. If they have Wide Guard, I can always go for Flamethrowers, and that'll be useful against the Doughblade especially. And then Dragon Pulse for the Goodra. I think Life Orb Dragon Pulse should, depending on, if they're AV, it might not KO it, but Instruct Double Dragon Pulse should KO the Goodra in most situations. We're min speed, and then that's kind of the plan. We're going with the Trick Room heavy plan here. I don't normally use Trick Room teams. I'm not super fond of them, but I feel like my team this season is pretty decent in Trick Room, especially with the Oranguru. I'm really excited to use it. So overall, I think this is going to be a tough matchup. I don't know. Depending on what my opponent brings, I think I'm pretty prepared for Rillaboom, Hawlucha, and some other threats on their team. I think I can dish out a lot of damage if I get in the right position, but I don't know. My opponent has a really tricky team. There's a lot of stuff they can do, so I'm not overly confident on this one. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Week 1, hopefully we can get the win, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to hop into the match, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, we are about to hop into the battle. The Conway Emboars. Good luck, have fun. I've never played against this opponent. They're new to the league, I believe, so but according to the draft, they seem like a really good player, so best of luck to them, and hopefully it's a good match at the very least. I'm not overly worried about this match. I think we have a decent shot at picking up a win, but I also am not super confident. I think it's this could. I don't know exactly what to expect, and I feel like this could very much go either way. Now, just watch me get wiped after saying that. After saying it's an even matchup, just watch me just get double 4-0'd. I can decide. And we will go Series 10. Okay. Here's our team. Cool. Oh, I gotta wish him good luck, have fun. Okay, so he does have Rillaboom, Hawlucha. No Doughblade, that's actually nice to see. I was slightly worried about the thing. Goodra, yeah, this is a lot of the big threats that I thought might be coming. So no Wide Guard, that's good. But I don't think they have a way... Oh, does Gardevoir have Imprison? That'd be kind of bad. I wonder if Gardevoir has Imprison. Because that would actually be pretty bad. It does get Imprison. So that's super bad. If that leads this thing... well, actually, that's not that bad because we can just fake it out. So I feel like Mind Shell might be the safest lead. Because if they lead Rillaboom... Is that bad? Is that super bad? Because they could just fake me out and go for... I really want to go with the Berserker, but I feel like Mind Shell might be safer here. guess we should just go for an Iron Head. Yeah. We'll go with this. Tyranitar in the back. Tyranitar doesn't look amazing here, but it's not bad. And then I feel like Mamo will be good. Yeah, I feel like Mamo in the back should be good. Okay. So like I said, my opponent just has a lot of big threats. Like these 6 Pokemon they're bringing are just... Like he could bring any combination of those 4 and it could be very threatening. So let's see if he brings a Gardevoir. Okay, really go Tornadus. Okay, I'm not too afraid of this. I'm okay with this. So the thing here is, if I fake out the Tornadus, there's no way that my opponent can double up my Rangaroo with 2 hard-hitting moves. Because the Rillaboom can only... Like, if the Rillaboom fakes out my Berserker and stops my fake out, then only the Tornadus can attack. And if he doesn't fake me out... if he doesn't fake me out, then I can just fake out the Tornadus. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's the safest play here. Okay, so he does not go for a fake out. Knockoff. Okay, that should do a lot. Yeah, knocked off my Mental Orb, so he can taunt me now. And he is free to go over a Grassy Glide. I wonder if this takes me out. To be honest, I don't know. I might go for an Instruct here, though. I might go for Iron Head Instruct. I could also go for Swords Dance here, which would actually be kind of nice. But like in the back we have Mamo and we have Turd. So like if we go for an Instruct and he goes for a Taunt, then it's kind of useless. So I think I just go for a... I could actually switch here, though, to be honest. And get Tyranitar in. Yeah, I will switch. And I'm just going to go for, I think, a Swords Dance. Actually, I'm going to Iron Head. I think Iron Head can take this thing out. I'm not sure, depending on how bulky it is. Knockoff is a really nice move to use turn 1 because he learns what my item is. Goodra. Okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, we eat that up, and we get a big Iron Head off on this Goodra, so I really like that. Oh, and it does over half. That's huge. So now we're totally free here to just go for another Iron Head and a Flamethrower. Yeah, this is really good position. Because there's no way the Goodra underspeeds. I think even with Iron Ball it won't underspeed. I'm not positive about that, but I'm... That also kind of tells me that his Tornadus doesn't have Taunt, because I feel like Taunt was a pretty obvious move to do in that position. Okay, we get another Iron Head off. And Berserker is just OP, so we take a... Okay. Tyranitar heals back up. We're almost at full. So Goodra is not, it's not underspeed. Even I didn't even do the Iron Ball calc. I'm pretty sure it doesn't underspeed Berserker, but it looks like it doesn't have it anyways. Okay, so now right here, I don't think a Flamethrower KOs. I kind of want to double the Rillaboom. This is going to do a lot of damage. He is going to learn that we're Life Orb. Oh my gosh, that does so much damage. There's no crit there? Oh, that was big damage. Okay, so we're doing work, absolute work in tripling this game. Tornadus has Heat Wave. Oh, and that's a really unfortunate miss. He really didn't care about hitting the turret, he really just wanted to hit the Berserker. Like, if he hit Berserker and got a burn, that would actually be kind of huge, but We're in really, really good position here. We've already got 2 KOs. Okay, Halucha's gonna need a defense boost. I feel like this thing's gonna protect. How many turns of Trick Room do we have? We have 1 turn of Trick Room, so they could double protect here. I think I just go for a Heat Wave. And an Iron... I guess an Iron Head on the Halucha, right? Although we are Choppel, so we look so good here. I think we're totally good. I wonder if Tornado says protect. It's pretty safe to go for an Iron Head into the Tornadoes. Because typically they don't run protect. Let's see if they do, though. Okay, he doesn't. And see, even if the Halucha didn't choose to protect, we would just end up Iron Heading into the Halucha here. So this game 1 is looking like we've got it kind of wrapped up. We're going to go for a super safe... I don't want to reveal Flamethrower. Did I already Flamethrower? Yeah, I already did Flamethrower. So, I'm going to Flamethrower, and I'm going to Iron Head. I'm guessing at this point he just doesn't want to reveal anything, but he did reveal that... I believe he used Grassy Seed, right? I should probably check that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Acrobatics. That does a good amount of damage, honestly. And this should be a knockout. Okay. So Turt and Berserker were kind of... This is kind of my game, like, plan A game plan, and it worked really well. Turt and Berserker were kind of... They looked really good here, so I'm glad that worked out. Now the question is, does my opponent... How do they adjust? How does this guy adjust? So... I think he just wants me to not set up Trick Room. I think that's the goal here. For him. So... If he's going to prevent me from setting up Trick Room, I don't know if he can necessarily... I don't know if he can. And Nikki, he could imprison. I wonder if he has imprison though. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I kind of want to lead the Rangaroo, but if they lead the Gardevoir, I just have to expect imprison. Because there's no way he would lead that into a Berserker Rangaroo if he didn't have imprison. So I think I could go with this, and that would be good. Like, I don't see any reason to veer from my game plan, I guess. I could go with a coaching strat, I suppose. I don't know. I don't see a reason to veer from it. That went really well. And I'm just going to hope that this... Because I think unless Gardevoir has Imprison, I think we do get up Trick Room for free. Because even with a crit, that knockoff wasn't going to take out a Rangaroo. Okay, he does lead Gardevoir. So... I'm kind of expecting an Imprison here. So I kind of just want to go for a Light Screen. But then again, I can Fake Out. Yeah, I can just freely Fake Out, so actually we are good to just go for it. Flamethrower, trying to get rid of this Berserker. This might KO if they have Life Orb. Okay, they jump. Awesome. Trick Room. Now, I don't know what this Gardevoir can do, but I feel like going for the Goodra is going to be better here. So I'm going to Instruct and go Iron Head into the Goodra. Oh, okay. I'm okay with this. So it goes for an Ally Switch. I go for the Iron Head. Take out the Gardevoir, and now we're going to Instruct and get big damage off on the Goodra. This is actually really good. And now that I think about it, actually getting rid of the Gardevoir is actually really nice because now we can freely Dragon Pulse into our opponent. Like into Goodra with the Tyranitar. So get rid of Berserker, we get rid of Gardevoir. Pretty even game at this point. We are in Trick Room, which we love, so... I think I'm just gonna put it... I kinda wanna just put in Mammo right here. Maybe Turt was better here, actually, but I chose Mammo, so we can't back out now. Let's see what they have. Hawlucha. Okay. So they could go for an Ally Switch here as well. See, I can go for a Psychic here. I just go for Ice Charge Psychic. But who do they have in the back? That's the question. So if we have Turt in the back, that squares up against pretty much all my other opponent's Pokemon. So getting rid of this Goodra will be really nice. So I think I am going to go for a Psychic. Actually, I feel like there's just no reason not to go for Instruct here. I'm just going to Instruct an Ice Shard. This Goodra. I think this takes it out. Okay, cool. So this is huge for us. Okay. Yeah, Oranguru is just doing work in Trick Room. So we Ice Shard. Can't through Protect. That would have been nice though if we could get that too, but now we've taken out two of my opponent's Pokemon, so they're stuck with these last two. Okay, Rillaboom, Hawlucha. Okay, so now they can fake out the Mamoswine. How many turns of Trick Room do we have? Defense boost. So now he can fake out the Mamoswine and go for a close combat, which would kind of be bad. How many turns of Trick Room? 2. So I kind of want to Protect and go for a Psychic. Because Mamoswine is the huge threat here. Grassy Glide, okay, perfect. We get a Psychic off. And next turn we will also be able to get a Psychic off. Oh, it does a ton of damage, awesome. So now he's in Ice Shard range for sure. Drain Punch, okay, they double the Mammo, so that was the best possible scenario for us. I'm now going to Instruct Mamoswine and go for the Ice Shard on the Rillaboom. So I think he's going to Protect Lucia here. I think it's his only play. Yep, and he's probably going to Grassy Glide, but since we have Rindo, we live this, and we should take out the Rillaboom. That would have for sure murdered us without Rindo. Okay, so we won't take out the Rillaboom, but we do have an Ice Shard for next turn. Oh, I think we crit. Yeah, we for sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think Turt would have cleaned up in the end, ultimately, but still, I guess if my opponent could come back with a couple nice crits or something. Yeah, we have full health Oranguru and full health Tyranitar. So, this should be GG's. Well, good games to the Conway Emboars. The game plan worked really well. I'm really happy about it. Rangaroo and a Berserker did fantastic. Ice Shard Mamo did pretty good there too. Yeah, Rangaroo's just nuts in Trick Room, especially in this, like with Series 10. I feel like because you can't blow it up with a Dynamax move. That was actually kind of nutty. So, okay, Week 1 win for the team. I was a little scared there, but yeah. So we take a win, or 1-0 this Season 5. Good luck for the rest of the season for the Conway Emboars. I know they still have a scary team, even though I did do pretty well there. But anyways, this is Sakimoto24. Peace out. Good luck to everybody in Week 1.